Hi everyone, here's tonight's live. Enjoy.
Oh, that's so good. Hello everyone, it's Rebecca here. Welcome. You can see hopefully on the board. I'm trying to angle up my cameras well. So you can see, and I can see everything. There we go. We are making a nice, easy pasta dish tonight. Can't beat a bit of pasta in the winter time. Excuse me while I fiddle around. I just want to make sure that I'm not halfway in. I've noticed lately I've been doing a bit of this when I look back at the recording. Oh, that's magic. Anyway, thank you everyone. Hello. So, I haven't made this one in quite some time actually, and I know I love it. It's a winner because we all love pesto in this house. And pesto and pasta is just such a fabulous combination. So, what I need to do right now... Oh, who put all my knives on that side? That was naughty. I've had a huge day of reorganising the pantries. It's been a few weeks of work. Or maybe a week's worth of work. But it's been months in the making, and I'm finally glad that we have I've got something easy to work with. How good is it for the soul, especially if you're spending quite a bit of time in the kitchen, to be able to just see where everything is and just have everything ready to go on hand. Because, my goodness me, after 6 months of living here and just throwing things on top of things in the pantry, it just started to wear me down. So, thanks, Krista. Yes, I'm really happy with it. No, Melissa, not yet. It's sitting over in the corner. I've set her up and I've done no more, and that's it. So I've shared a reel on my Instagram and on my TikTok showing all of you my new pantry, so you can go and check it out. I'll give you a little look after I've got things cooking away. This recipe, actually, the pesto and the pasta are made in the Thermomix, but the rest of it is actually, the chicken goes fried in the pan. So you could cook it on a barbecue, I suppose. You could even put it in an air fryer if you wanted to. But I'm going to stay with you until we're up to the frying the chicken part. And then from there, it's a pretty basic recipe. It's nice and easy. Hey, Zach. And yeah, it's amazing. Who doesn't love a bit of pesto pasta with a bit of chicken in it? The other thing that I do is I sneak in a little bit of this guy, you know, this one, only because the people in my house, the smaller, younger ones, mind you, the two youngest aren't here, but the other one, would probably stick their nose up if I fed them that. So it's one way of getting it into them, isn't it, without them knowing any different. So I'm just going to actually marinate up the whole chicken that I've got here because I've defrosted it from the freezer, and I'll just cook it all up anyway, and we can have it for lunch or something this week. Maybe on my nice salad sandwiches that I've become obsessed with lately. Anyone else do that? Have a food that they just become a bit obsessed with? You know, you can't get it out of your head, and all of a sudden it's all you want to eat. For me at the moment, that is salad sandwiches. The good old-fashioned kind you get at the bakeries, you know? Love a good old salad sandwich. So I've been making a few of those lately. And using my cutter to do the carrot and the cheese, slice up the cucumber nice and thinly, layer it all on the sandwich. Delicious stuff. All right. So this recipe here uses chicken breast. I would hazard a guess if you wanted to use thigh, you could. It's just I had chicken breast, and I actually did my search on Cookidoo, chicken breast pasta, and this one came up. Turkish food. Oh, Charlene, that sounds amazing. No, who washes chicken? No, we don't wash chicken. It's very well known to be a very dangerous thing to do. So, thank you, whoever asked, but no. Go Google that stuff. It will be cooked at a very high temperature in my fry pan. Oh, and that goes to there. So that's going in the bed. Right. Now I will thoroughly wash my hands, of course. And grab my other knife. Give this a wash. And then dispose of that as well. Just put that there for a minute. All right. Grab the big board out now. And there we are. Unless you accidentally drop it right. Like me. Oh, that was just one last little piece. I'm not going to stress about that. All right, so lemon juice. I've got these massive lemons that I picked up from the market. They barely fit in my orange size squeezer. So I'm actually going to cut them into quarters and throw them in that way. Oh, I just bent my tongs. Right, that's the next job to do, is tackle these drawers, because they're still all a bit crazy as well. Get that pit out. How is everyone on this, what is it, Sunday, isn't it? Back to school holidays here, actually. So it is. So my girls are off with their dad for a week. So I'll probably be, I don't know. It's going to be a bit of a busy week, actually. I've got a lot of work to catch up on before the end of the month. New consultants that have come on that need some training as well, so I'm sure I'll be cooking something through the week that I can join you all with. And the pips. There she is, that little monster that we all know and love. Lemon juice everywhere now. And some paprika. It just says paprika, so for me, I've chosen the sweet. I suppose you could put the smoky one if you like a smoky flavour. I actually prefer sweet paprika. No real plans on the holidays. It actually is my birthday next week, though. Not this week coming, the week after, in July. And ironically, that is going to be a bit of a work day for me. So that's the thing, when you get older, every day is just a work day. But I have a cousin who has the exact same birthday as me. What are the odds of that? And she's 4 years older than me, though. She lives up the Sunshine Coast. And I've had 2 girls join my team that live up the Sunshine Coast. So I said to my cousin, I need to come and do some training with these girls. Let's do lunch. So that will be nice. Us 2 5th of July babies are going to have lunch together. All right. The only thing when you work with chicken, isn't it? You've just got to change boards and things all the time. All right. So we're going to let that marinate for a bit. Lemon juice, paprika, and the chicken. And then I'll be frying that up in a pan. So the next step of this recipe, of course, will be making the pesto. And I hope everyone makes pesto, because if you're buying that stuff in a jar, you're just not getting a proper pesto flavour. Oh, hello, Ireland. Welcome, welcome. Beautiful place. Whereabouts in Ireland are you? Excuse my Australian accent. Hopefully you can understand me. Right, pesto. So it turns out I had 2 packets of Parmesan cheese open. What do you know? It's a little more, but it's good enough for me. Oh, Willow. Willow, Willow, Willow. All right, lid on. Top speed, 10 seconds. We're going to grate that. Oh, good. Love it. I've only ever been to Willow. Hey, excuse me. Shush now. Shush. Come on. How about the day? Keep barking out the door at nothing. I've only been to Donegal. Flew into Donegal from Scotland. I lived in Scotland for 7 years. And I've been to Donegal and Dunlow. Dunlow? Yeah, that's it. Shame. My whole time over there, I always wanted to stay a lot longer. Look at that. Powdery, nice Parmesan cheese, all finely grated. Remove a tablespoon. Ooh, that must be for sprinkling. So, do that. All right, basil. Let's pull this baby apart. My basil in the garden has had a death, so hopefully I can replant this and get it going. Hello, Netherlands. Yes, you are having a beautiful summer over there at the moment, aren't you? Our temperatures here are, I think today was probably, what do you reckon? Today was about 25, wasn't it? Had to be. It was warm. It was definitely warm today. Although, you know, I can wear long sleeves and jeans. No, it's there to go out to the car. Huh? Here. And your coffee's here too. There. Oh, God.
What is this?
Huh?
What is that?
Yeah, put it in my car too. I have to post it. Willow, do you mind? You're very disturbing. Stay out there now. Oh my goodness. Does anyone remember the time when I used to do lives without interruption? I think it's a thing of the past now. Like I say, what you see is what you get with little old me. Alright. Oh, dog. Seriously. Now, there's definitely not 60 grams of basil here, and that will go into the ground in the garden. Hence why I'm sneaking some spinach. Oh, awaken your senses. That's a really good question. I can tell you that in just a second. If you give me a second, I can tell you that. Information is actually on the machine in our built-in manual. So give me 2 shakes. I know quite a few people who do live off grid and run a Thermomix quite fine. A lot of people go camping with them as well. But let me check for you, love. Because off the top of my head, that is information that does not bring me joy, so I don't remember. I don't keep it in my mind. Now, it says 1 garlic clove. I've just put probably the equivalent of 3 good sized ones. That was a monster. And this one's not too bad. But, you know, this is all going to go in the pasta and be delicious anyway. Right. I need to grab my other olive oil. Yes. I think we might just make it, might we? So close. So close that I'm just going to go with that, really. What are we at? 106 and it's 110. That will do. That will do, that will do. Pinch of salt. Do you notice that I've rearranged my little area here, everyone? And now it's sort of looks maybe a little bit more organised. All right. While this is doing this, I can look up that information. Fascinated now to know. So in the instruction manual, which is built into your TM6, technical data down the very bottom. So it's a heating system of 1,000 watt power consumption, okay, protected against overheating. Connected load only for 220 to 240 volt, 50/60 HZ. TM6 power consumption 1,500 watts. I think that's everything to do with that. Does that make sense? Hopefully you heard that. Awaken your senses. Cool. All right, so back to the recipe now. Next, transfer to a bowl. Look at the colour of that. Can you see how lusciously green that is? The stuff you buy in the jar is not the same. I repeat, it is definitely not the same. And plus it's full of God knows what else to keep it alive in a jar for long enough. So, all that goodness off the lid because we don't want to waste any of this. It's been a long day in this house of jobs. So my husband's also been building furniture from IKEA, good old flat packs today, because again, having been here now 6 months, we really know that we are lacking in storage. We rent here. This is a five bedroom house as such, but it's a garage conversion, and we've come from a home with a great big double garage. There you go. And so awaken your senses. Do you have a Thermomix? Is that what you're saying? Like you want to take it with you? Because yeah, loads of people do that. I think it's magic. All right, you can just wait a minute, please. Yes, what was I saying before that? No idea. Totally lost the plot. Oh, now lack of storage, that's what I was saying. So we've bought some more cupboards from IKEA. I've got the one that's over here now to, you know, lighten the load and give me an extra pantry cupboard as such. And we've got some nice bookcase type with doors. The old Billies, if you're familiar with IKEA. So yeah, I think my poor husband has spent most of his day today putting these things together, attaching them to the wall, attaching them together, leveling them out, and all the rest of it. Hang on, I'm going to have to let in this little pest. And don't forget the little trick that if there's stuff stuck around the blades, don't go dragging your spatula constantly round. Whack it up to top speed and give it a quick second flick or a turbo. So home button, this is what I do. I just whack it up to top speed. Stop it. That just gets everything off the sharp blades to make sure you get everything out. You need to check first. Oh, well, awaken your senses. I'm happy to help you. If you're in Australia, I can help anyone Australia-wide. All right, so there you go. See? Off the blades. Off the blades. Every last bit of that out. Because now we're going to put water in and cook the tagliatelle as well. So, excuse me a second while I go and let in the little yapper. You going to behave yourself? Yes? Come on then. Alright, back to there. So, yes, now we're going to add water and cook the pasta. And then while that's cooking, oh my goodness, no you don't. While that's cooking, I'll be cooking the chicken in the pan. So let's get this happening and then I'll finish the recording there. And of course, we'll come back and share this with a picture of the end result with you all. And I just want to say before I finish the recording, price increase is happening in July. If you want to get a TM6, don't pay the new price. It's $220 more. Get it now at the current price. If you need any help with that, reach out to your consultant. If you don't have one, I'd love to look after you. Okay? Thanks, everyone.